What's cracking, y'all? Hey, real quick, I want to talk about the Teofimo versus Shakur fight. Stevenson versus Lopez. Um, it's a great matchup. It's a 50-50 fight, in my opinion. I do have a prediction for who I think will win. But both are great fighters, and anything can happen on that night. One fighter is undefeated. The other fighter has been undisputed before, supposedly. I think he was officially undisputed. It was kind of little controversy around him really officially being a four belt. I think he was a lineal. I think he was a ring champion. He was a lineal. He was unified, but I don't know if he was. Maybe he was undisputed. Anyway, it's still he's accomplished a lot of great stuff. He's beat some really good opponents. He shut down Lomachenko. What's the white boy name? I think it's Taylor. I don't know what his name is. I think that's Taylor or some shit. But dude he beat some good fighters, but he's also lost to some average fighters too. He always seems. This could be an advantage or a disadvantage for Tio because Tio does good against skilled boxers. Lomachenko was a very, very skilled boxer, an elite boxer, and he actually dismantled his style. He neutralized Lomachenko until Lomachenko came on stronger in the later rounds, but it was too late. He didn't do enough work. He was picking Tio apart. It was over at the end, but it was just a little too late for Lomachenko. He made his run a little too late because he was too conservative and respecting Tio's power a little too much. So. But then when I seen him lose to Cambosis, and then I thought he lost to one of them other dudes. I can't even remember the guy's name, but it's been some opponents that it makes you question, like maybe he ain't really that tough. Maybe he ain't, even though he got some flash and some power and some speed and some very good boxing skills. Sometimes makes you feel like his will, like he don't. When a guy is very aggressive towards Teofimo Lopez, he kind of shies away a little bit. He has problems. Now, Stevenson, on the other hand, Shakur, he's never lost. I think the only struggle we saw him have was with that other guy, the boxer, his last opponent. And that's only because he wanted to fight his fight. He fought out of his element just to prove a point to people who were saying that he runs and stuff like that, which you shouldn't even listen to the haters. Just do what you do. Be your best version of yourself, because who's judging? There's 3 judges. Now, as much hate that a lot of people have for Shakur, they would have already robbed him if he didn't have landslide wins over his opponents. So, Shakur, he gonna have to just be Shakur. Be aggressive, expose some flaws in Tio's game. I think he really needs to be aggressive towards Teofimo Lopez. I don't feel like Shakur should be conservative most of the fight, because if you give Teofimo confidence, and he smell blood, he gonna go after it. So the only way I see Tio winning is if he rocks Shakur and he actually hurts him and possibly stops him. But other than that, I see it a wash. I think Shakur Stevenson is going to wash Teofimo Lopez. I'm not saying it's not going to be a good competitive fight, but I think he's almost going to want to make Tio quit, because he's going to be frustrating him so much. Like, he's going to be making him miss a lot. He's going to be getting hit a lot. I think Tio going to start doing. He's going to do some dirty stuff. He's going to do some dirty stuff in the fight. He's going to be trying to hit him in the back of the head. He's going to try to hit Shakur Stevenson in the back of the head and do some little, extra stuff, just to try to gain a little edge, or maybe throw off Shakur's equilibrium so he can gain an advantage, because, Shakur has the ability to silence the crowd and silence his opponent to where it's quiet in there. And niggas say, oh, man, it's boring. But no, y'all ain't paying attention to the fact that he neutralized his opponent. Like, the nigga can't do nothing with him. Like, you got 12 rounds, 3 minutes each. That's 36 minutes. You got 36 minutes to try to land a good punch, hurt the person, outbox them, and you can't do it. I don't give nobody excuses for that. So, I've yet to see somebody outbox Shakur in a ring. I've yet to see anybody hurt Shakur in a ring. And, you can say he got, hurt or stunned his last fight, but when his defense is tight and he's not fighting, somebody else's fight to try to prove a point that he's tougher, it's an easy win for him. Not saying the fight is easy, but when he perfects his craft, it's hard for him to, really, really have any problems. Does Teofimo have a shot? Yes, absolutely. He could absolutely, possibly land a big punch, rock Shakur, and, it could be night-night. But I just don't see that happening. I don't see Shakur going night-night. I don't see Teofimo going night-night, but I could see him getting stopped, though. I could see Teofimo actually possibly getting stopped, So, I'm going to give the edge. I said a landslide earlier, but yeah, I'm going to give the win. I don't know if it's going to be unanimous or a stoppage, but I just say the W, the victor will probably be, more than likely be Shakur Stevenson, and I really, really hope that Teofimo, all these tapes, and he's looking very sharp and fast and strong. I really, really hope he puts that in the ring. Put some fear in Shakur. Make Shakur really, really concerned. Bring out what you brought to Lomachenko. And I think the dude's name is Taylor, the white boy. He was an excellent fighter, though. He had some pretty good wins. But he's gonna have to really, really break down Shakur. He's gonna really have to figure out a way to, the blueprint to stop Shakur Stevenson. His defense, because Shakur's defense is superb. He has Mayweather-like defense. Shakur Stevenson has the defense of Mayweather. So anyway, may the best man win. I'm not a Teofimo Lopez fan because I just feel like he's goofy, and he's fake, and he puts on a persona to market himself. And I'm not so much a Shakur fan, but I'm a fan of his skill set. I don't have no dislike for Shakur. I think a lot of people misunderstand him. They don't like that he speaks up and he's, he could be arrogant, but that's just his self-pride, his inner pride on who he is, But, so he only talk his stuff when, he's getting ready to fight and against his opponent, mostly, or unless somebody going after him or got an opinion about him. But Teofimo, he's just a troll. It's like, you troll too much. I put him in the same category as a Ryan Garcia, But anyway, may the best man win. If Teofimo wins, that's going to be another great win to his resume. If he lose, I think Teofimo will still get inducted to the Hall of Fame once he retires, but, it's just going to really, really kind of knock off his ranking in all-time history, So this is a really, really good deciding fight right here. Teofimo can definitely be, I don't know if he's on the top 10 pound for pound right now, but he will be if he beats Shakur. Because I think Shakur's in the top 10 pound for pound. So, may the best man win. And I just hope it's a good, clean fight. Like when referees say, keep make it a good, clean fight. I hope make it a good, clean fight on both ends. Same thing with, I don't ever really see Shakur do anything dirty, but same thing for him, though. Both fighters need to be clean. No hit, no rabbit punches. No low blows, no headbutts. Don't be trying to force a little headbutts to cut somebody to gain an advantage. Don't do no weird stuff. Just fight it out. If you getting your ass whooped, go out on your shield. Don't start no weird stuff. That's all I'm saying. Peace.